So what are the top 3 issues in Lexington that you want City Council to address?
I think our top 3 issues are one is expanding as much as possible our tax base to keep our tax revenues as high, as broadly distributed as possible. As you know or may not know, our tax base is mostly tax exempt, so it puts a lot of load on the property owners that do pay property taxes. That's one. Second is continue to excuse me, get our infrastructure plans moving forward. I guess you've seen a lot of construction around town. That's probably the big issue. The plan's already in place. It's just getting it done. And third is filling in some let's say upper floor vacancies downtown that could maybe have some small business opportunities that would help things along as well.
Now, you touched on construction a little bit. There's been a lot of construction in town. How long do you expect those improvements to take?
Well, that big water line that's going down Main Street, the whole timeline for that is about a year. So, and they're moving pretty fast. I was really impressed on how quickly they're moving. So hopefully that year won't be completely taken out. We need to finish the water line that's going to the third-year housing. We're replacing some sewer lines around the Fairwind subdivision. So just knocking off those projects that they're not sexy projects. They're not building rehabs downtown, but they show that we are moving forward. We're fixing the things that need to get fixed that haven't been fixed, and once we get those done, we can start working on other things.
So why would you say improvements to city infrastructure are so important?
One, for economic development. That's probably the main reason. If you don't have pipes if you have pipes that don't work and sewers that don't work, people don't want to come here. It's pretty straightforward.
Now, during the race for city council, challenger Molly McClure said she wanted to replace the city manager Noah Simon. She said she felt, quote, the public has been squeezed out of the conversation. Now, she did not win her seat, but moving forward, how would you describe the relationship between city council and the city manager?
I think the city manager has an annual review. We just gave him a review. It was solid. He's doing a great job. He's watching our finances like a hawk. He's finding money to help with the projects that we just talked about that we hadn't really looked for before. So we've gotten millions of dollars in grant funding that would otherwise either, if not available, kill the project, or we'd have to raise taxes. So as a manager, he's doing a great job. We got a new police chief. We have paid fire and rescue now through some grant funding and some city funding that helps maintain our fire protection rating, so that insurance costs less for businesses. If the insurance company knows there's a qualified staffed fire operation right up the street, that helps their confidence in reducing insurance rates, things like that.
So as you enter your 3rd term here, how are you feeling about your future in local politics, and do you have any goals or plans down the road?
For politics,
Mm-hmm.
This is my 3rd term. We got 4 more years to work on a lot of things that we've been talking about during the campaign. Workforce development and like an educated, healthy workforce. That's, I think, something we can work on together as a region. Regionally, we're all in this together. Rockbridge County is as dependent on Lexington as Lexington is on Rockbridge County, and with great institutions like Washington and Lee and VMI and the hospital, we have a very healthy, engaged, active community.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks.